Okie dokie, right, here we go, Tuesday morning, raring to go. 20 past 6 currently, just putting out the yard. Got 3 drops on today. We've got a Yorkshire, a Nottingham, or Nottinghamshire, and a Chesterfield, Derbyshire. So I'm going to crack on, get myself up the road. We have a new microphone, an external mic, and a new camera position, because I've got a remote control now for the camera, so I can put it where I like. That's why I got the mic. It's a plug-in mic. It should be alright, I don't know, we'll find out. I'll figure it out. I have tried it at home and it seems to work fine. Obviously trying it in situ might be a different matter, but we'll see. We'll see. I shall check it out later. I'll have to have a break on my way up anyway, so I shall check it out. I'll come back to you and let you know if anything exciting goes on. Who knows? You never know. It's Tuesday morning. There's been some pretty shocking accidents the last couple of days from what I've been seeing. So I'm hoping, oh God, I'm hoping everything's alright today. And I'm hoping everyone that was involved in it all is alright, you know? It's a bit shocking, really. Now that beeping is because the passenger seat is down. I'm going to lift it up. It's telling me there's no seatbelt on it. Well, it wouldn't be because no one sat on it. But because it's down, because I put my bags on it when I'm loading the motor, it thinks someone should be sat on it, so it needs a seatbelt. But there you go, that's the fun of having a daft. Likes to have a little chat and tell you a story. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to crack on and catch up with you later, guys.
At the end of the road, turn right.
Okie dokie, right. That's the first delivery done. Currently, well, I was there a little while. I mean, I was very late getting it anyway. It wasn't too bad. I was there just under an hour, which is not bad when you're over an hour late. So that was a bit of a result, really. They could have kept me there a lot longer than that, so I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, anyway, so on to the second one. It's about an hour and a quarter away. So I'm going to crack on down there and see how that goes. Not too bad for them. Another 6 pallets. This was 6 pallets, and the next one's 6 pallets. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that will go very well. I'll catch up with you in a bit and let you know. Okie dokie, right, that's job number 2 done. And luckily, very much luckily, we're only 20 try that again, shall we? We're only 20 minutes away from job number 3, so yeah, not too bad at all. They're normally a bit of a pain at this next one. They hold you there for ages. They're bloody nuisance, but such is life. That is what it is. Nothing we can do about that. I'm on my way there, and I'll crack on. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Speak to you soon. Okie dokie, right. That's me all done. That's the 3rd one off. That was a bit like pulling teeth. Oh my God! Compared to the other two, I was there forever. It felt like forever. I really didn't like that. That was hard work. That made a very long day today. I've only had 3 deliveries, but I mean it's been a very long day. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Right. Well, I'm not quite done yet because I've got a collection for the morning, so I'm heading down to Donington Park Services, I believe. I should be heading in there tonight. I like that services, to be fair, so not too bad at all. I'm quite happy with going in there. Quite a decent services, I find, with the facilities and that. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to crack on. I'll catch up with you guys later. Have a good one. Wow. Well, this is it. I've parked up. That's me done for the day. Blimey, what a day. I've been round this car park 3 times. There's nothing, nowhere to park. Absolute chaos in here tonight. Blimey. So well, as you can see, I'm parked where I probably shouldn't. But every time I'm in these services, whenever I go out in the morning, there's always someone parked here. So I'm here for the night. That's me done. Parked up. What a bloody palaver. Yeah, it's been a long old day today. Anyway, there you go. Such is life. We have long days, we have short days sometimes, but today was a long one. Blimey, it took forever. Currently it's just after 6 and I started 5:45. Yeah, I started 5:45 and now it's just after 6, so not bad, not bad. Just over 12 hours. Just felt like hard work today for some reason. But there you go. Anyway, never mind. That's me all done. I'll catch up with you later, guys. Have a good evening, all. Okie dokie, right, up and about and on our way to our collection. Nice, yeah, it was good sleep last night, didn't get disturbed at all. It was quite bizarre to wake up to nothing there. There was there was spaces everywhere when I woke up, which is normally the way. Everybody cleared off before I got up, so not too bad. Anyway, I'm going to crack onto this collection, get myself sorted out. I'll come back to you in a little while, let you know how it goes. Okie dokie, right, that's it. That's the collection loaded on. That was pretty good actually. It was only there an hour. Normally a lot longer than that, I must say. So quite pleased with that. Currently 8:15. Not an ideal time to be hitting the roads, obviously, because you've got the rush hour kicking off. So it's going to be a bit trafficy on the way down, but that's all right. I can survive. Well, I've got no choice, really, have I? Because it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to crack on back down to Bridgewater now. This is going to Bridgewater, so get myself back down the road, crack on, and I'll come back to you later and let you know what in the world's happening after that, because I don't obviously know yet, but I will figure it out. I'll come back to you shortly. Catch you later, guys. Okie dokie, right. Oh, there's my microphone. I've got a new microphone. Fancy. Right, okie dokie. So that's me delivery. Me delivery collected. No, it's not quite right. Me delivery delivered, and I'm now dropping the trailer over the road, which is literally over the road, right in front of us, behind them bushes. That's where I'm taking this empty trailer. I shall chuck it off there, and then I'm going to. And then I am going back to Bridgewater. So the other side, I'm in Bridgewater, I'm going back the other side of Bridgewater. So yeah, pretty cool. Not bad run down actually. I've done very well. Brilliant tip in there, to be honest. Okie dokie, right, well that's me all parked up. Bit of a peculiar. I got back to the office after tipping out. I've just loaded in Derby this morning, run down to Bridgewater. I come back to the office because they want me to start early hours, because that's what happens. Early finish, early start. And I've been given a new motor. I'm currently in a brand new Scania. To say I'm surprised, I mean, to be fair, I did instigate it a little while back. I did mention it, that I wouldn't mind one of them, and it would appear I've got one. Bit of issues. My old eyes are getting old. My eyes are getting old, and I'm struggling with that near side, the offside, sorry, the camera. The screen in the cab is too close. I mean, I haven't had any issues, because obviously being sensible, if I can't quite tell, I'm not going anywhere. So I thought, well, no, let me knock it on the head, let them know. And yeah, so I'm now currently sat in a brand new Scania. Wow, fantastic. Quite impressed, actually. Anyway, on that note, I need to get to sleep because I've got a ridiculously early start tomorrow and back up to North, because being a brand new Scania, it's not registered to go into London, which is a terrible, terrible shame. Anyway, on that note, catch you guys later. Okie dokie, right. Nice and early in the morning. Currently 1:10. We're on our way up to Warrington. Got 2 drops, Warrington and then Wythenshawe. In, well, Greater Manchester, I believe. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Bit of a trot up to the first one, as per normal. So yeah, nice. Just getting used to the bits and pieces on this new motor. That's quite aggravating, that speeding warning. There's a sight speed limit, which the other one never seemed to bother about, but this one clearly does. But there you go, such is life. I shall get used to the new foibles. At least I can see where I've been in this one. I don't know why this is 15 mile an hour, I haven't got a clue, but apparently it is. Right, hopefully that will change in a second. No, it's stuck on 15 mile an hour. It'll change in a minute. It needs a minute. I'll let it have a minute. They all need a minute. We all need a minute every now and again. Right, I'm going to crack on. I'll come back to you later and let you know how we're getting on. Okie dokie. Right, that's the first delivery done. That was a right quick tip, that was. So I'm just finishing off my break outside. I've done that. Been there, done that. A bit of a trot up here, but there you go. Such is life. Now crack on to the next one. Come back to you in a bit, let you know how we get on. Okie dokie, right, let's turn that down. Okie dokie, right, that's second delivery done. Now heading in a backwardly direction and waiting instructions. So
after 600 yards, turn right.
It is to the southwest we go. Yeah, not bad. That weren't too bad. There's a fella there in front of me, so I was a bit slow on that one, but it wasn't bad at all. Managed to get in there, crack on. So I'm meant to say I've done that. That's done. I've got to head back down that way. They'll call me, so I'll catch up with you guys later, unless something exciting happens, or let you know what does, if anything happens, because I never know. I will find out at some point, but as it stands, I ain't got a clue. So I'll come back to you in a bit when I know. Reach you soon. Okie dokie, not the best view today, but I've opted for coolness, coolness of the weather over the views. So I'm parked in against the wall because it's the shadiest bit I could find. It's me done for the day. A lot of driving today. I've done a 10-hour drive, but not too bad as it happens. The traffic was a bit rubbish. The M6, M5 this morning, so I cut through Wolverhampton, which wasn't too bad at all, actually. Not too bad at all. So, yeah, made pretty good time anyway. So I'm back, raring to go, nice and early again in the morning. A bit later than yesterday, starting around 2:30ish, thereabouts, 3 o'clock, thereabouts. Depends when I wake up. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to crack on. I'll catch up with you guys later. Okie dokie, good morning all. Right, it's currently a time 10 to 3. 10 to 3, we're all looked up and on our way. We're off up to Wakefield first drop, then Wakefield and then Barnsley. Not too bad as it happens. Bit of a trot up to the first one obviously from here, but that's fine. Hopefully the roads are nice to us, no closures. But you never know, you know what I mean? It's that time of day. It's Friday morning, but it is, what I will say, which is quite important, is it is 10 to 3. Generally between 3 and 4, they start pulling the roadworks in, the road closures, the closed junctions and things like that. If you're hitting it around, yeah, so sometime between 3 and 4, generally they're taking it all away. Generally you're spot on, that's a perfect time. Well, we'll see. So far, it doesn't look like it's showing me any closures at all, so we'll have to see how we get on. It'll do that, and then you'll get further up the road and then go, oh, hold on a minute. There's a road closed. You notice it because the time increases. You've got an idea of the time it says you're going to get there. And all of a sudden it'll jump up 10, 15 minutes. What's going on? Something's happening up north. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to crack on. I'll come back to you guys later and let you know how we get on. Speak to you soon. Okie dokie, that's my first drop done.
Turn right.
Oh, hello. We'll keep that quiet. Right. That's my first drop done. Blimey, yeah, not too bad. They're a little while, but you always are. I expected it to be fair. Maybe a bit sooner than what I expected as well, because they are what they are, these places, as we all know. So they very thoroughly check. Some places we go, they sign it unchecked and then sort it out later. Other places we go, they strip it all down and make you wait for them to check it, which is fair enough. You know, such is life. But anyway, no worries. I'm on my way to my next one, which is approximately half an hour away. So not too bad at all. I'm going to crack onto that. I'll catch up with you guys later on. Turn that noise off. Okie dokie. Right, so that's the second delivery done. Not too bad at all. 45 minutes in and out. Very easy place actually. Very straightforward. You know, messing about. I walked in, went straight on the bay. Gosh, they cracked on it. They've done them in order of people that come in. There was a couple there before me, but yeah, sorted. I'm pleased. Anyway, now I'm heading down to Donington Park Services again. If you've watched this far, you will know that I was here on Tuesday night and there was parking was absolutely packed. Well, of course, it's now Friday lunchtime. Other than people having breaks, I guarantee you the place will be absolutely empty tonight. There'll be lots of places to park. I mean, you'll be well chuffed to watch. There'll be people, as I said, people will be on their breaks, but it's not a busy place on a Friday for definite. But a Tuesday, of course, everybody's out, start of the week and all that. So yeah, so then I shall do a video of the entrance of entering the services, and you'll catch up with that after this one. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. I'll catch up with you guys later. Okie dokie, right, yet again for the second time this week we're in Donington Park Services. Now, I wanted to put this on to show you the contrast between a Tuesday evening and a Friday afternoon. So when I got in here Tuesday, the place was rammed. You couldn't move. There was nowhere to park. Now, look at that. Pretty much take your pick. Purely because, oh, I know where I'm going. Oh, there's another one of me. Funnily enough, it's purely because it's Friday. Foot down Friday, everybody wants to go home. Not many people, or not many, of course, obviously there is loads that work Saturday, but not as many. But look at the choices, absolutely plenty of choices. So I know where I'm going. I've picked my spot already. I might even change my mind if the cab don't tilt the right way, because I've got so much choice. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look-see. I've often fancied this number 1 spot and I've never had it, so let's see which way might tilt all right actually. I'm not on my dirty grass spot like I was last time. Well, let's find out. Let's see. Pedokey. Right. I mean, it might be a bit trafficy for people walking past. I might not stay there, but let's have a look. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. Right, on that note, I'm going to get this parked up. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okie dokie, right. Wow, what a night that was. Party hardy. Spent most of the night waiting for a Scania engineer. Flat batteries, absolutely bonkers. They tested them and put their machine on, as it were, their little computer, which I'll show you photos of. Replaced batteries. This brand new motor. Oh my good God, only done 2,000 kilometres. Dead batteries. Absolute bloody nightmare, but very luckily it done and finished. I got 9 hours and 5 minutes break in from when he finished and I re-hooked the trailer up to getting up this morning. Absolutely mental. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway, it's my last working day of the week, and of course I had already been on break, so I'd had over 3 hours, so I get a full break because I do it as a split break. But what a nightmare. Now the irony is, now there's evidence to this, I can assure you, one of my colleagues was in there as well. Now he was about 10 spaces up from me. I walked back from the services itself and his curtains were drawn, so he said he was going to have an afternoon nap, so he was obviously having an afternoon nap. So I've walked back, went to the truck, went to start it up, because of course having the aircon on and whatever, you know that it's going to be, so I was starting it every 2 hours anyway, blah blah, wouldn't start. Oh my good God. Phoned in at 18:37. Guy, mate, he walked down, honestly, just after I got off the phone, and he went to me, my batteries are you got flat batteries, I got flat, honestly. He phoned in at 18:40. We phoned in 3 minutes apart without knowing that either of us had an issue. Absolutely incredible. So the Scania guy come out and has changed our batteries. I can't believe it. 2 brand new, well, you know, you can believe it, it happened. Basically, they sit in a field or wherever they sit before they're sold, and they don't redo the batteries. They put roadworthy batteries on them when they're built, and they just sit there for, he said, they can sit for up to a year. He said, I'm getting it regular at the moment. And they're covered on warranty. But what an absolute waste of money. Incredible waste of money. But there you go, it's a very pretty view this morning over here of the cooling towers and whatever. But to the left, it's much better view. Anyway, on that note, I'm cracking on to the collection. I'll catch up with you guys later and let you know how we get on. Hopefully with no fiascos. Okie dokie, right, that's the collection done. Bit of a delay there today. Busy, very busy, but they were saying they're not open tomorrow, so weirdly enough, they normally are open 7 days, so they're not open tomorrow this week. So they're double busy today, so yeah, a bit of a nuisance, but there you go, such is life. The truck still works. Batteries are fine. It drives like a dream, so as long as the batteries stay fine, we're going great guns. Which they should do, because they're new. Anyway, I'm going to crack on back down to Bridgewater, get this tipped out, and hopefully that'll be me done, but we shall see. You never know. We live in hope that I'll get this tipped and I'll be going home. We'll see. I'll catch up with you later and let you know when I know. Okie dokie, right, that's the delivery complete. I'm now running over to our other depot, drop the trailer off, which is behind those trees. So not too far to go from the delivery point. So I'm going to crack on, get that delivered back, and then head over to the other depot, sort all my stuff out, all that palaver, as you do at this time of the day, on a Saturday, when it's time to go home for your 2 days off, which is lovely. So yeah, I'm going to crack on, and I'll come back to you guys in a little while, let you know how it goes, which I'm sure it'll go well, but we'll find out. Catch you soon. Okie dokie, right. Wow, what a funny old week this was, with new trucks, new cameras, oh not new cameras, sorry, remote control, new microphone, and flat batteries, new batteries. Whoa, bleeding hell, what a palaver. Anyway, all good fun. That's me done for the week. I'll catch up with you guys later. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, even if you haven't. Catch you later, guys.